Hey, hi everybody. Let's have a quick look at how to validate your paid media spend with Dealfront. And I wanted to quickly get started with a prerequisite that needs to be in place. You're looking at Google Ads here. You really need to tag your traffic correctly. So you need to have a UTM_campaign equals something in place. You can see I'm using narrow keywords, for example, here, which will then inform your feeds. So here we are in Dealfront, and we're looking at custom feeds here. I have a couple set up here for the most important campaigns. One of them being, for example, the search engine advertising keywords in just on, right? So in here, what you need to do is set up a filter, and you can see it right here. And this filter is straightforward, and it says campaign contains, let's call it narrow keywords. Now it will pick up on all the companies, for example, this one here from Sweden, that ended up on our page for that keyword. And the magic happens now in the feed itself, where obviously filter is in place, but also an automation is in place. We need to set up that automation that every time when the company appears, adds a tag. So in this case, I called it that SEA-keywords. And then as a second piece, this company needs to be sent to HubSpot. We want to do daily, and not, because if you do that, you also have the option to, when companies appear, they only appear once, but I want to have the full touch coverage right here and do it every time the company shows up, not just the first time. So those two pieces are integral. As a second thing, you will need to define your tags. So on the company, you can see the wheel is already open, but here you want to, with the add tag and manage all tags option, make sure that you have a couple of tags in place that represent your most common campaigns. I have LinkedIn here, I have social media here, because social media is a thing, right? A search engine advertising, and these tags are set by your respective workflow. Now, you also need to make sure that in the settings here, integration with HubSpot, you sync those tags. So they need to be set up here. This is not something that you get out of the box. That needs to be in place. That needs to be put in place manually, and you need to probably create a property for you. I'm using HubSpot as an example to get those default tags across. And this is now how you get your companies over to your CRM. You will now need to make it actionable for your team. And most importantly, this is happening via a couple of workflows. And one of them sets, for example, the last intent date. Every time a company is hitting our website and Dealfront picks up on it, I put it in a view, so the reps have view. I send out a notification, I assign it to one of the reps, right? And they can then go ahead and understand, is it a good fit? Is it worth my time to reach out? You can also enable, you might have seen it already in the tags, not only understand the performance of each and every campaign, but if you have very good reps, they can also go in and already qualify companies, say it's a competitor, it's already a customer, it's a vendor, and have those tags set across, which you can then align with your whatever thing you're using to qualify and or understand company type. For example, you can align it this way. And then what I quickly wanted to mention is the reporting, because now with those fields in place, you can run reports very easily based on exactly that date stamp. You can run reports based on these Dealfront tags. It contains any of the keywords or brands, right? And then you will see data, you will see the companies that are here. You will be able to break them down, say based on lifecycle stage, or even in a final assessment of your campaigns. You can view them in unison with deals, just one deals even, and you can understand the impact each and every campaign had. Quickly recapping, most important piece here is the filter that will need to have a campaign, a source, or a keyword if you want to. You can go as narrow as you want to. You need to have an automation in place. You need to orchestrate that data in your CRM afterwards. Thank you.